Hi Scorpio, welcome to your October reading. Thanks for tuning in. Already shuffled and laid down the cards. What I'm feeling in your energy, there's quite a few Pentacles cards in your reading. You have Ace of Pentacles upright in the recent past. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Four of Pentacles upright, and also the Page of Pentacles upright in the outcome. So what I'm feeling with this is that maybe you've had recently some financial difficulties. Maybe there's some challenges around something that you started, like a project that you'd started recently that maybe you have spent more money on than you've made in order for it to get started. And I don't see, I think there is like, I think you have a vision of something long-term that you're investing in right now that might have taken a little bit of your resources in order to get it established and set up. But I think there is potential there for something to become very fruitful in the future. So it's not to worry. There is that investment, that initial investment, that outlay of your savings perhaps, or some resources that you've had for a rainy day maybe, that you've put into something recently. And it's exciting. I feel with you have the Knight of Wands and the Heart of the Reading crossed by the Strength card as your challenge. So it's something that you're feeling very excited and enthusiastic about, and it may feel challenging, and it may require you to really dig deep and pull on your emotional and physical resources as well as your financial resources to get it launched. But it's kind of a necessary thing, because I feel like maybe recently you've had some dissatisfaction or some maybe even losses in your experience that have led you to need to make a fairly significant change with the Death card coming out. So I feel like this is you investing your time and energy into something that you're passionate about, that could lead you in towards something really successful, but is requiring you to kind of start from the very beginning with this thing. So it's going to require some patience. It's going to require a little bit of time as well. But I feel like you have the passion, you have the skills as well to get it started, to get it going, and to become very successful in it. In your environment, you have the Four of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. So again, this is like you kind of needing to consolidate your energy, consolidate your resources, and forecast or project into the future where you want something to take you, and then embark on that journey using your persistence, using patience, using discipline, using determination, using enthusiasm, using your time and your talent and your creativity and your skills. And while you may be like I said, embarking on something new out of need, out of necessity, because something that you were doing or something that was happening for you before, all of a sudden seems like it was either cut off or disconnected, or suddenly abruptly shifted, or you became entirely dissatisfied and felt like you could not continue with it. And so you have caused your own transformation or your own transition and your own transmutation of a previous energy into this new endeavor. And it will certainly move you away from a difficult experience of the recent past and towards a more enjoyable and calm and peaceful time. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So there's all the court cards from the Pentacles suit are out on the deck. The Emperor reversed, Ten of Pentacles upright, and the Two of Wands upright as well. So this is sort of a reiteration. There's been maybe a reorganization of your financial resources, your physical resources. Maybe for some of you, you've had to move house, or there's something to do with home as well, where maybe some of this energy as well of money being put out has gone towards house renovation, or purchasing new tools or new equipment, or starting a new business, something along those lines. There is some like entrepreneurial energy here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. For some of you, you could be starting something with a family member, as far as a business. You might be joining forces with some people in your family or community. It could be like a collaboration on some level. And with the Two of Wands there in the outcome, maybe you're not entirely sure where it's going to take you, but it feels empowering to actually make those first steps towards being more independent, towards being in your own business, if that's what this is for some of you. Maybe some of you are starting a new business by investing in tools, or investing in a space, or investing in, creating the right factors for you to be able to launch something new, or try something new, or start on a new endeavor. So I feel that there is a big shift of energy in this reading from what you've been doing recently till now. It's like a kind of flip. And there is a lot of energy going out, but at the same time, like energy as far as financial, it feels like, with all these Pentacles cards in the spread. But it does very much feel like it's a good choice. You're consolidating your energy and channeling forward ideas into starting something new that, yes, will take some time perhaps to cultivate and develop. With the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen and King of Pentacles in your reading, this is something that you are committing to, and you have the potential to turn it into something very financially successful. But I think you're aware that it may be some time before you actually see those big, you know, bank balances coming back in. So there's patience required here. There's perseverance and discipline. But I think worthwhile. I think it's a worthwhile endeavor. I think you've made a very happy choice, even though it might be a little bit tough financially in the moment and maybe for the next couple of months. But I think you can see the long-term vision of what it is that you're investing in. And you know, there is a kind of level of confidence in this reading that I'm very happy to see. Like, even though you may have taken a hit financially, and it may have been a difficult turn of events that maybe brought you to this point where you've had to do this, but you're doing it with a lot of pride and enthusiasm and positivity moving forward into to be able to change direction from where you've been into this new endeavor. It feels very exciting, even though it is a little challenging, but I feel like you have what it takes to make it work and pull it off. So it's an exciting time. Yep. I feel like that's more or less it for your general reading, Scorpio. I'm just going to check over here and make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, I think what you're establishing now, as I said, it may take some time, but I feel like this is a long-term project that you, like with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, both of these energies are very entrepreneurial, very financially secure and sound. Even though they're both in reverse, with the Queen of Pentacles also in reverse, I feel like this is just a temporary energy of you kind of going through something difficult and now having to pull all your resources in to invest in launching something new. But where it's going to take you is amazing, and I think that there is a very longevity. There's longevity in this reading. There's longevity. It's like you almost might be creating a legacy project here that you might end up passing on to your children or something like that. For some of you, this might be about you having to save a family business. I feel that could be some of you. There might have been some kind of financial difficulty recently that put a lot of pressure and stress, and potentially might have been the end of a family legacy business that you are now figuring out how to transition into a new era of that experience. And maybe you're upgrading the technology or the tools or the space or the branding or the content or whatever it is about that business to be able to kind of move it forward into its next iteration, and save it from going under. Because I feel like there's something here that's quite special and has been, for some people, this is a specific message. If there is a family business or some kind of family lineage project that you are now, it's now in your hands. It may have been passed on to you in bad shape. It may have been kind of almost bankrupt or something like that, and you're pulling through and injecting it with new life that will enable it to kind of have another generation or another iteration, which is really beautiful. All right, Scorpio, that's it for the general. I'm going to take the Voyager deck now and shuffle to give you a higher octave spread. Higher octave spread is going to give a little bit more insight into any karmic and spiritual forces that might be at play. Send your energy into the card so I can get really clear messages for you. One more and we'll get started. All right, we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Child of Wands, 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles reversed, same card. Child of Cups, it's the Page of Cups, 6 of Crystals, Time Space, which is the Judgment card. This is in the Voyager deck. The Crystals element represents the swords, and the Worlds. This is the 3 of Worlds. Is a Pentacle suit. 3 of Pentacles reversed, Hierophant. Child of Worlds, which is the Page of Pentacles, and then the Man of Crystals, it's the King of Swords. 10 of Cups reversed, 6 of Cups, Queen of Swords reversed and the Five of Swords reversed. All right. This energy feels a little different. You have 3 pages in the reading. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. They're all upright. What else is here? This feels like quite a different energy from the first reading. And usually, if you've been on my channel before, you'll know that quite often the higher octave readings are a reiteration of the general reading with a little bit more additional insight. But this feels like an entirely different reading, more or less. What I'm feeling here with this spread is that, or maybe this is sort of another perspective on the other reading. If we're talking about some kind of business or family business, or changing in your like if you've had some sort of sudden change in your flow of work life or home life, and you are kind of consolidating and then pivoting and changing direction to kind of transform a situation. What it says here is that you might have had difficulty with a collaboration that maybe is what caused you to either move on or pivot or end a relationship or end a business partnership and start something new and pull your financial resources. Like in this reading, in the Pentacles suit, there's just 3 of Pentacles reversed and Page of Pentacles, and also 4 of Pentacles reversed. The other reading was very heavy on Pentacles, so it was very much a lot of information about finances and work, whereas this is much more of a spiritual reading. You have the Hermit is at the bottom of the deck, and also the Judgment card in the outcome, Hierophant as well. So this could be like you may be I don't know, the desire to undertake a more study, perhaps, for some of you, like spiritual studies, or if not spiritual studies, maybe you actually prefer to, rather than, you know, put all your money into starting a new business right now, maybe you're choosing to put your money into education so that you can learn new skills in order to be able to upgrade your current business or start a new business. There's that kind of energy here. With the Child of Wands, definitely. With all the pages in this reading is definitely an energy around being a student or studying, learning, education. I feel that. And yeah, there's 3 of Pentacles with the 5 of Crystals, both reversed. Yeah, if there's been sort of an unhappy collaboration or an unsuccessful collaboration because of tension between people. With the 5 of Swords there, it could be that there was like butting heads or arguing, or like a discordant energy between you and your collaborators, which maybe then causing you or triggering you to want to pivot and change direction or take a new path or end that relationship and start something new, whether it's studying or starting a new business. So those are just a few of the elements in this reading. That was just an introduction to the Higher Octave spread. If you're interested to hear the rest of the interpretation, you can click the link in the description below. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading.